We got Alex Perez back here on the program. He's coming off an impressive win this past Saturday at UFC Philly. He gets that decision win over Mark De La Rosa. Alex, how are you this morning?
Good, man. Just back in Cali, loving life.
Yeah, that's great. When did you get back?
I got back Sunday afternoon. Yeah,
Okay,
Sunday
gotcha.
afternoon.
So you probably didn't get to see too much of Philly other than, I guess, during fight week, right?
No, I did the three things I wanted to do: fight in Philly, do a Rocky statue, and eat a Philly cheesesteak. That's all I
Oh,
needed
good.
to
You got the
do.
trifecta then. That's awesome. Okay, good. Yeah, that's probably the same thing I would have done if I was there too. So that's at least you got to do all that, which is great. Let's talk about the fight. First things first. How was it fighting at bantamweight? I know you fought at bantamweight before, but not having to cut that extra weight, I'm sure you felt pretty good in there.
Yeah, I mean, even at 25s, I don't feel as bad as people think.
Hmm.
Even though it's a little bit bigger cut, I actually feel good. My cardio. I mean, I feel like I got better cardio at 25 because I had to run a lot more. But I mean, I felt good.
Okay, that's good. And what was the game plan heading into the fight?
Honestly, kind of just wherever the fight went, I felt like I could strike with them. I felt like I can grapple with them. Just kind of play the fight out and see what happens, and just be confident in every position I was in, whether it was on top or on her feet, or if I would have gotten on my back, then on my back. But just being comfortable anywhere the fight went.
The finish is always the goal, but in some ways, were you happy to be able to display some of your other skills? Like we got to really see sort of all of your skills at once put in this decision. I felt like, whether it was striking or on the ground, I felt it was sort of a really well-rounded performance.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I always want to try to go for a knockout, try to get that extra 50 Gs. But a win's a win. I'm probably my biggest critic. So many things I have to go back and fix and stuff. But coming off the loss and getting TKO'd and stuff, it was a good win to come back to.
Was there more pressure heading into this fight because you came off that loss, or was it just like in any other fight?
No, it's like any other fight. I learned probably in this camp not to make any fight bigger than what it really is. It's a fight. I mean, I fight on a daily basis, so it's just another fight. I can't make the fight bigger. Oh, like this, I'm off my loss. If I lose this one, who knows? I can get cut or not. I couldn't think about stuff like that. I just had to kind of really focus on myself, gain as best shape as possible, gain the best training camp possible, and letting everything handle itself in there.
There's a great photo of you two after the fight where you guys swapped jerseys. What was that exchange like after the fight? Because I know both of you guys have interviewed Mark a handful of times. You guys are pretty nice guys, so I wasn't surprised to see that after the fight.
Um, it was cool. Like he's a good guy. I got nothing. I don't have anything against anybody I've ever fought. For me, it's work, it's business. Like I said, I'll fight my own friends if I have to. Like people I know through the industry, I would fight them just because they're my way of getting where I want to be, and it's also a paycheck. I kind of exchanged jerseys with him, but I also did it with Shorty Torres. I hit him up after the fight. I was like, hey, why do I need so many jerseys that say my name? I think it would be pretty cool to collect people's jerseys of people I fought. I don't need mine. I have a whole bunch of mine, so might as well just collect other people's. And it's not like you get those every day. So I think I just asked him. He said, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Nice show of respect there. How did you celebrate after the fight?
We waited for a while, ate in the green room, and then I went to get a Philly cheesesteak.
Okay, good stuff. Is
Yeah.
there like a particular spot, or I guess they just have them everywhere?
Um, I can't remember the name we went to, but everybody says it's Pat and Gino's or whatever it's called. They said those aren't the spots to go to. I asked every Uber driver, like, hey, where do we get a Philly cheesesteak? That do not go there. That is the worst spot ever. So I was like, okay. So I ended up, going to my team actually ended up going to two different spots. I ended up going to one after my fight, so it was worth it.
Okay, and what was the feedback like from the fans after this win? Again, a pretty complete performance.
Um, Everybody was, pretty chill about it. Some people were like, oh, it was a boring fight.
What? Really? Ah,
Yeah, haters gonna hate.
yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all. But people in my inner circle who I thought, who I accept their, whatever they gotta say to me, the criticism. They're saying it's pretty good win to get back in the win column and then just take it from here.
What about the UFC? Did you speak to them at all, or has your management, just talking about the win?
I'm not too sure. I know I talked to Jason a little bit, but I mean, like personally, I wasn't happy with my performance. Like I said, I'm my biggest critic. But a win's a win. You can't take that away.
Right. Now, any bumps and bruises out of the fight? Like, when are you looking to return? I'm sure you have that in your mind as well.
Um, my wrist, I don't know if it was when I was hammer fisting him or something, but it kind of hurt my wrist, and then the mat ended up like tearing my skin up. I don't know if they use a new canvas or what, but my skin's on my foot and on my knees, pretty, scraped up, pretty open. So other than that, I'm fine. Just getting my hand fixed. I'm hoping to get back in there. You know, if everything's okay with my wrist, then hopefully get back in there soon. I don't know. I heard there's a rumor saying they might go back to Mexico. I would love to fight in Mexico. Um, but it all just depends what they want from me. But I'm always willing to fight, especially 35s. I can make weight 2 weeks, no problem. 25s, it take me an extra week, a week and a half. But 35s, I'm right there. So whatever they want.
Well, talking to you, it seems like you want to compete at flyweight. I mean, that's you feel like you perform better at 125.
Yeah, I like this fight. I don't know, not taking anything away from Mark, but I felt like I I don't know how to say it. My rhythm wasn't there. Like I didn't feel comfortable doing certain things. I don't know. Though even it wasn't just in that fight. It was like through training camp and stuff. I felt kind of sluggish. I don't know. Maybe it might be the extra weight because I wasn't used to being that big, that close to a fight. But I mean, if it's 35s, obviously I'll adjust. 25s, easier way for me to title, I think. So it all just depends what UFC really wants me to do.
So let's say you go down to 25 and they grant you your wish. Is there anyone you're looking at as an opponent as far as what's next?
Oh yeah, I want to get that rematch with Benavidez. That's the first one. Other than that, it doesn't really matter to me. But I really want that Benavidez fight back. I'm not like saying it in a disrespectful way. He's a good guy. I mean, he's chill. But I feel like if it wasn't for that collision of heads, then I think I could have won. The fight was still in the first round. It was close enough where anything could have happened. But I would really want that rematch, just because.
What do you think of Henry Cejudo moving up and fighting Marlon Moraes for the title at this point? Because it's kind of putting your division on hold. Like, I almost feel like they should just make up their mind. Like, are they getting rid of it or not? Because right now it's this big unknown what's happening with 125.
I said from the beginning, Henry doesn't want to be a 25er. He's going to go up to 35s, which is fine. He wanted to be a champion. He wanted to beat Demetrius. He did it. Now he's like, okay, I've done everything I wanted to do at 25s. He's moving up. That's cool. He wants to be a champ. He wants to get paid. He deserves it. He did all the work. Other than that, I mean, I can care less what that guy does. I'm just looking out for me. I'm looking out for a title shot.
Yeah. Who do you think wins that fight, by the way, between Marlon and Henry Cejudo?
Man, I don't know, man. It's weird because they're both about the same height and they're both built exactly the same. Both short, stocky guys. I think it's gonna come down to because I think Henry might be a cleaner puncher than Moraes, but I think I've never seen Moraes off his back, so we'll see if Henry can take him down, control him, even outbox him. I think he'll be fine, but Marlon's been on a tear lately with those kicks, so it's gonna be a good one. If I had a pick, I say Cejudo wins it.
Okay. And before I let you go, what's the plan for the rest of the week? I'm sure you're going to take some time off because you got to enjoy that win a little bit.
So yeah, I took yesterday and today off, and then gonna get an MRI on my wrist to see what happens. If there's nothing wrong, I'll be back to training Wednesday. We got a lot of people fighting. We got someone fighting on Thursday, and then a couple weeks later, we got our team just getting ready to fight. So gotta help them out. That's about it. If not, then I'm just gonna be at a buffet eating.
Okay, fair enough. What does a nice day off look like for you? Have you planned that out, or you just don't make any plans and you just sort of go with the flow?
I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm a homebody. I like being home. I like just relaxing, watching TV. I got Netflix and Hulu now, so I like watching.
Oh, you're all set then. You're good to go.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, that or my friends, we all go hang out. Just BS. Other than that, nothing too crazy. I like being at home. I mean, the biggest thing I do is I go up to Lemoore to see my mom, and I'm a mama's boy, so I go up to see my mom and my sisters and stuff. So other than that, home or back home.
Okay. Well, that was a great performance on Saturday. Again, congratulations, Alex. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours.
Uh, yeah, I just want to say thank you for having me. You can find me on Alex Perez MMA on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Just thank my sponsors, Milk and Eggs, ATTC, got Virus, got Always Ready Meals, Canuck Worldwide. Thank you guys for always having my back. I really appreciate you guys. My Team Oyama, thank you guys, because without you guys, I wouldn't be there. All my teammates, my family, friends, thank you guys for all the support. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys' support, so I really appreciate you guys.